Hi, boys and girls, and welcome to our next math lesson. And today's math lesson is using a number line to subtract. And our essential question for chapter 4 is, what strategies can I use to subtract? All right, so let's look at this. What is this called? Do you remember? That's right, it's a number line. And a number line, in this case, is going by 1, okay? And it's showing us the line segment of 0 and 12 between those two numbers. And I say a segment because it's a piece of the entire number line. And remember, I said when there's arrows, it's going on in both directions. So how can we use that number line to subtract? Right, that shows our numbers and we can count back. Very good. Okay, so let's look at our investigation of using a number line to subtract. Okay, so here they have a math sentence. 9 minus 2 equals. Well, we've already done one strategy of counting back. So I would say with this one, we could count back on a number line. Now, when I say count back, that means the numbers will get smaller, right? Okay, so we're going to start on the number 9 right here, okay? And we have to count back 2 times. Now, remember when I've talked about using a number line in the past that I said you should only count once you start moving off of the number. Okay, so right here we're on the number 9 and I have to count back 2. But I am not going to count until I actually move my little arrow. So ready? 1, 2. So what is 9 minus 2? That's right, it's 7 because we landed on the 7. All right, good job. All right, let's go down, let's go up to the next page. Okay, now this one says they would like us to create a subtraction story. And it says, have a classmate use the number line to solve your subtraction story. Well, I would suggest showing your adult or an older brother or sister, okay? And again, here's our number line, the segment between 0 and 12. So I'm going to make my subtraction number story begin at 12. And I want to go back. I want to go back 4. 12 minus 4. So what I'd like you to do is to pause the video and using the number line, okay, do 12 minus 4. Ready? Solve it now. Okay, so let's work on this together. I said 12, so we're going to start right here on 12. And how many do we count back? 4. All right, now remember, I don't count until I move. Nope, no counting back yet. Ready? 1, now you can do it. 2, 3, 4. Did you get that difference is the number 8 for 12 minus 4? Good job. Okay. All right. Let's go to our next. Okay. Right now, we're actually going to go to your math book. So I'd like you to pause the video and you can go get your math textbook and your pencil and then come back. Okay, so today you are going to be working on this page, which is 200, I'll write it up here, let me get my little writing tool. 287. Okay, so that's 287. And as you can see, it has a little lobster here. And it says beach balls for sale. Okay, so you're going to use, they say, a paper clip or something that you can slide along up and down the number line, okay, so that you can keep it there. And it says a store has 11 beach balls to sell. And how many beach balls? It sells 2 of them. So how many beach balls do they have left? All right, so here it is. Here's 11 minus 2. So where do we start? That's right. We start on the number 11, okay? And after that, we count back 2. 1, 2. So how many beach balls do they have left? That's right. They have 9 beach balls left. Good job. All right. Let's look at our see and show. All right. You can use a number line to subtract. The helpful hint is start at the 9 and count back 3. Now remember, again, it's important to know and remember that you don't count until you actually are moving off of the number there that you begin at, okay? So they say count back 3 to find the difference. 1, 2, 3, and the difference is 6. Okay? All right. So that's right where we were. Okay. Now, for these next problems on this page, it says use the number line to subtract and show your work and write the difference. Now, this, okay, is where you're actually going to, when they say show your work, is you're going to show it with a pencil, making the marks. And we'll work on this together, okay? So 8 minus 2. Now, I do know some of you might know this answer, and some of you are good at counting back, but I really would like you to try doing this on the number line, all right? So where did we start? On the 8. How many do we count back? 2. Nope, don't count yet. Ready? Now we count. 1, 2. And what's your answer? 6. Okay, now see how I showed the work here? That's what they're talking about doing for number 2, 3, and 4. All right? So I would like you to try, I'm just fixing that. Try number 2, where it's 10 minus 3. Remember where to start. And if it helps you, circle the number to remember where to start counting from. Okay? And then don't start counting until you're moving your pencil. All right? And take your time so that your pencil doesn't slide too quickly ahead of you. All right? So pause now, solve it, and when you come back, I'll show you the solution. Okay, so let's see. It's at minus 3. 1, 2, 3. And if you have 7, good job. Okay, I would like you to solve numbers 3 and 4. Pause and solve it and come back to check your answers. Okay, so here's the numbers, the differences, but I'm going to show you what, you already did 1 and 2 with me, but I'm going to show you what your number line should resemble. Okay, so I said you circle here. We only have to count back 1. There you go. 12. Here you go. And we count back 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's what your number line should resemble from solving on this page. All right, let's go ahead. Okay, can you only use the number line to subtract your numbers? Talk to the person next to you and tell them what you think. No, you're right. We can also add, right? Because if we can subtract by counting back, we can count forward to add. Good job. All right, here we go. Now, they have a number line here for you to use, okay? You will be using it for each of these. Now, I want you to try not using your fingers, okay? I'd like you to try running your fingers along the number line, to count back, okay? And write your answers and then come back and check for the answers. I want you to learn to practice by practicing on this number line, okay? Pause now and solve the rest of the problems. Okay, here we go. Check your answers, and if you need to, pause now to check them. All right, and again, continue to use the number line, write the difference, pause and solve. And here are your solutions. Pause if you need to check them. And some more. Use the number line, pause, and solve. And here are your solutions. All right, here's some problem solving. Now, what happens if they don't have a number line here? What do you think you could use instead? You could get a ruler. Sure, you could get a ruler, 12-inch ruler, and use that as your number line. Same thing. Very good. All right, Ava sees 12 sharks. 2 of them swim away. How many sharks does Ava see now? All right, pause and solve. That's right, she saw 10. Very good. All right, so there are 11 manatees near the shore. 3 of them swim away. Oh, I like manatees. How many manatees are still near the shore? Pause now and solve. That's right, there were 8 manatees. Okay, here we go. How do you use a number line to help you subtract? Okay, well, let's think about that. All we have to do is write what we do. Okay, so let's see. I start at the number. Fingers are tired today. Okay, I start at a number on it, right? Okay, then what? What do you do? And count back. Okay. And what are we finding when you do that? Oh, I spelled count wrong here. Start at a number on it, then I count back to, what are we finding? To find the difference. Very good. Okay, because we're using subtraction. Okay, so that would be to find the difference. All right, boys and girls, if there's anything that you need to go back and practice or correct, or if you have a question, you certainly can save your question and we'll go over it in our small group. Okay, good job today. Bye-bye.